Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel. I thought today I would do a chatty get ready with me for the day video. And when I say get ready with me, I'm talking let's do my makeup and my hair today, and then I'm going to show you guys how I do my hair. It's I've always had so many requests about that, and I have done a few of those in the past. But, you know, hairstyles change. I mean, mine really hasn't changed that much. But nonetheless, hairstyles do change. And a lot of people are new to my channel as well. So they're interested in how I do my hair. Not so much what makeup I wear, but just how I do my hair. So I just actually got out of the shower, and for those of you guys who have been following me for a while, you guys know that I always used to like do my hair in my bathroom, and I recently, like just this weekend, past weekend, I moved my operation to this room, in this bathroom. I don't know why, it just made it a little easier, I think. I'm still trying to get used to it, but it's growing on me. I'm not exactly sure how I really do like it, but it's growing on me. So before I even came in here, I actually put detangler in my hair, which, hold on, I'll show you which one it is. I hope you guys didn't see my butt. But anyway, this is the Johnson's No More Tears like detangler. This is the stuff that I have been using for like ever, and I know it's like a baby detangler, but it actually works the best on my hair. I have tried others and it just does not work as well. So my hair just, I guess, pretty much used to that. So I already sprayed that in my hair, and I sprayed that in my hair in my bathroom over there, my main bathroom, because that's where all that stuff is at. And I don't mind using that, like having that stuff over there. But for like the most part, I just come over here now and just kind of comb out my hair and pull it back and then get all of my makeup on, which that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. And a little chatty get ready with me. So how is everybody? It's been a while since I've actually done one of these, and I really do enjoy doing them because normally I'm actually watching something on Hulu, or I am watching a YouTube video of someone that just posted something. So it is just kind of nice to chat with somebody and talk. Even though I don't like get responses right away. I'm talking like right now, like interaction, but oh well, right? So Brian is actually gone today. He has a couple of like places that he has to go visit today for business. So that is why I decided today to do a chatty video, because our offices are right next to each other. Like his office is right next door, and I can sometimes hear him talking, and then he can hear me talking too. So it's just a lot easier sometimes if I can just talk at my normal voice and not have to worry about, you know, him hearing anything, or not like hearing anything. I'm saying just like hearing me talk while he's like busy working or something. Okay, so after I comb out my hair, I have been using this because I cannot find the L'Oreal stuff anywhere. It's on Amazon, but it's like $50, and I'm not paying $50. So I've been trying different type of like, you know, frizz smooth, blow drying, smoother stuff. This is the Moroccan Oil Smoothing Lotion Cream, and I will say, you guys, it is amazing. I absolutely do love this stuff, and I did order it off of Amazon. I only ordered this size because I actually just wanted to try it out, and I will tell you, it is almost gone. And that's about as much as I use, because I don't need to use a lot. I just kind of put it in my hands like this, and then I don't actually touch my roots with it, because if I do, then my roots look real like oily and heavy. So I basically just finger it through my hair like this, and it just kind of like helps with the frizziness, which I find helps a whole lot. I do have another brand that I'm going to actually use after this one's completely empty, before I decide which one I want to continue to use. I love the smell of this one. It honestly smells like you are in the salon, and I know that the Moroccan oil is a really good brand. So but I'm actually going to be using like a Nexus next. So so after that, hold on. Alrighty, I wanted to take that to my bathroom and get it off of my desk here. So after that, I kind of just like wipe my hands down, and I usually pull my hair back either like in a ponytail with one of my little hair scrunchies. This is something that my niece got me last year for Christmas. Anyway, or I just kind of pull it back like this, so I can just keep the hair out of my face while I'm doing my makeup. And I know it's kind of like bright and it kind of like washes me out a little bit. It's because I have the lights on, and I don't mean it to like wash me out, but it kind of seems to like wash me out because I have two like lights going on here. But anyway, y'all don't know how difficult it was to actually set you guys up there either. Whew, it definitely was a chore, I tell ya. But I figured it out, and I'm glad that it's working. A little update on my ear. I just like yawned or did something and it crackled a little bit. I took my second dose, or started my second dose today. So I have to take one like before breakfast, one before lunch, one before dinner, and two before bedtime or something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's how today is going. Yesterday was 6, today is 5. Okay, so first things that I do is I find my, oh, there it is. This is the C&C Love by Pacifica, and you guys can see how it's almost gone. And this is the stuff that I use like every day on my face. It's just like an oil serum, a vitamin serum, vitamin C, and marine extracts. All skin types. And I don't have a certain type of skin type. My skin is not oily, my skin is not dry, my skin is just kind of like in the middle. Now, I had noticed before, if I was using like a really like harsh face wash, that it could dry out my face through here, sometimes dry it out through here, but mainly like through here. So I kind of stopped with the harsh face washes, and I have been using the CeraVe. And several years ago when we lived in Georgia, I had went to the dermatologist, and the dermatologist had asked me what face wash I was using, and I told her I used the CeraVe, and she said that is the CeraVe, whatever. The same. She said that's the best stuff to use. She goes, that's so good to use, so continue using that. So I do, and honestly, I don't have a lot of breakouts. Every once in a great while I'll get stuff down through here, and I think that's just like hormonal, but nothing like major. I just kind of take care of it with some like a face wash, or like this stuff like pimple cream, zit cream, that type of stuff. So I'll put that on there sometimes too, to help with that little bit of acne around my chin. But I honestly think it's just a hormonal thing. And then the next thing that I will use is the e.l.f. face primer. I love this stuff. It is so good, and it's just really good for my skin. It's just something that I put on before I even like do my face. The other thing that I kind of like been noticing a lot too, like I think I noticed this one like last year, which is a like a dark spot on my face right there. And then just like recently I noticed another like dark spot showing up over here. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta find out how to get rid of like dark spots, you know, because I don't like the dark spots, quite honestly. And I know that's just aging spots, right? Those are age spots, and I'm just like, I'm not here for it, because I know I'm gonna be 50, but I just don't need to have the face like that looks like a 50-year-old, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and then after that, I will go ahead and put on my, this is the e.l.f. Stay All Day face spray, like makeup spray. What is this called? Micro Setting Mist. And it's amazing because it just sets my makeup, and it feels good and refreshing, especially on a warm day. Even though it's like 56 degrees outside today, and it feels amazing. Then I will be honest with you guys, I am not huge on like foundations and heavy concealers, and the reason why is because it just doesn't look well on my face, and maybe I'm just not using the right kind, or maybe I'm putting on too much or whatever, but sometimes it just tends to look a little bit cakey, and maybe it's just the brand. Maybe it's the brand. But I have actually been using this, let's see, what is it called? I don't remember the name of it. Missa, M-I-S-S-H-A. And I got this on Amazon as a recommendation from Jessica Braun. She is a makeup YouTuber. And when I tried it, I absolutely fell in love with it. I loved this foundation. I honestly felt like it goes on so nicely on my face, and I'm not perfect at putting on makeup. I just do it the way that I feel like it looks good and comfortable on me. So this may not be the way most people put makeup on, but this is the way I put makeup on. So anyway, I use this, and I think that it blends in so well with my skin. It doesn't leave my skin looking like cakey or spotty or anything like that. I feel that it goes on really, really well, like it's full coverage, and I like that. I like that a whole lot. Now again, take that for what it is. I am not a professional person on putting on makeup. I literally just kind of watch on YouTube or TikTok how people put their makeup on, and I just kind of like do it, and I do whatever works for me, you know. I make sure that I get it blended through here too. I have a scar down here on my chin. When I was 3 years old, I decided that I was going to be a gymnast, and I jumped off one of those green air conditioner units that they have like outside in places, and I jumped off of it trying to do a backflip, and I busted my chin, and had to go have stitches. I had like stitches on the inside and on the outside. It was a huge deal, and I was 3, and I don't remember any of it, of course, but my mom said, you know, I came home screaming and crying because I had blood all over me, and then it freaked my mom out. It was like, whatever, but I was just trying to be a gymnast. That's all I was trying to do. And obviously those dreams were shattered because I busted my chin and got scared, so I never wanted to be a gymnast ever again at 3. So there's that. Alrighty, so the next thing that I will do is I will take the Urban Decay eye primer. Let's see, there we go. The Urban Decay eye primer. I love this stuff. I have been using this for years, and it is, get back on me here, and it is quite pricey. I think this is like the small one, and this is the large one. So this one I think is like $26. This one might be 22. I don't really remember, but nonetheless, it is kind of pricey for an eye primer. But I tell you what, like I said, I have been using it for years, and it definitely makes my eyeshadow stay on my face. It does not flake off. It does not have a crease in it or anything like that. It's just really, really good eye primer. And like I said, I've been using it for years, and I get it at Ulta. Or you can order it online too, I'm sure, but Ulta is where I get it. All right, then the next thing that I will do is I will do my eyebrows, which actually need to be done. They're like really, really bad. So I need to get those done. Don't know when I'm gonna have time to do all that, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I just kind of take this and I just kind of brush out my eyebrows really quick, just kind of straighten them out. And then I get, this is the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and it is the light blonde color, and it is amazing. I love it because it actually blends in really, really well with my eyebrows. And quite honestly, if you put it on the right way and you fill in your eyebrows the right way, it doesn't even look like you're wearing any thing on your eyebrows. And you know, it's been, let's see, years ago I used to never wear anything on my eyebrows, and then somebody like made a comment and said, Angie, why don't you ever use like eyebrow pencil or anything like that? And I'm like, I didn't ever think that I needed to. And then after I started using it, I'm like, holy crap, where has this been all of my life? I've really needed this. So this is the e.l.f. and again, it's very inexpensive. I think it's like $3. You can get it at Target, Walmart, any of like CVS, Walgreens, whatever. You can get it anywhere. It's so inexpensive, and it's like the best for me eyebrow pencil that I would use. Other ones just kind of looked darker, and I just didn't like the dark color. So anyway, so after I get that done, I go to my favorite palette, is the Too Faced Naturals Eye, and it's just the best palette, and I've been using it for quite some time, so you can already see where I've been hitting pan. I think I have a brand new one, maybe two even, in my drawer next to me, but favorite palette ever. And you can actually see the colors that I use the most. It's surprising me that this one is not at pan yet, but it's getting there. But I do use these 3 colors. I use this one, and I use this one. So it's unfortunate that these 4 colors just don't get used, but somebody might use them, like my sister, and she may use those colors. She does tend to use darker colors than I do, so she may use those. And I have to go through all of my drawers and stuff in here anyway, and just kind of go through like all of my makeup stuff and make a pile for her, make a pile for garbage, because some stuff is probably like expired and gross. You don't want to use it anymore. Okay, so I'm going in for this one right here, which is called, I don't know, which is called, I can't read it. It's called Silk Teddy. So it's this one right here. It's called Silk Teddy. And I just put it all over my eyes like this. And again, some people may not do it this way, but that's okay. You do the way you want to do it, and I'll do it the way I want to do it, because I like the way that it looks on me. And I do both eyes, obviously, just like this. And I'm hoping that the lighting is adjusting better. I've kind of like turned it down, my little lights and stuff. This one that I'm looking at right here on this side, this one can't turn down, but the big, like my big mirror in front of me can, just a little bit. So as long as I can still see my stuff and be able to put it on the right way, then we're good. And I just want to make sure that you guys can see as well. So there it is, my lights, my lids. And then I go in with this brush. This is the these are all like Sonia, I think. No, this is an e.l.f. one. This is an e.l.f. I think this one was an e.l.f. too. I don't know, it's all gone. It may be an e.l.f. or it may be a Sonia, I'm not sure, but I think this one is e.l.f. because I saw it. And then I'll go in with this one, and I will use the Strip Poker color, which is right down here. And what I do with Strip Poker is I just take it and I start kind of here in the corner, and I go all the way like around the top. So just the top right here. So that's kind of what I do, and I just kind of give it that little dark half circle, half moon or whatever. And again, I just start in the corner and I just kind of work my way around until I get it to where, 1, it matches on the other side, and 2, where I like it, the color to be. So, and sometimes you'll have to go back and like blend. All right, so that's what I did with that one. And then this is a Sonia brush, and I'm gonna go in with the, I can't see it, it's called Sexpresso. So I go right over here to this one, and this is the one that I use for like my corners, to like make the corners a little bit darker. And if you're feeling a little sassy, you can go and take that this, what is it called, Strip Poker one, and you can go in and put it like right underneath your eye right here. I have done that before, but I tend to notice that it just doesn't make a difference. It doesn't really stay underneath my eye that well, so I just don't even like bother. So like I said, with this side, I just kind of make sure that both sides match as far as like color wise goes, blending goes, and then it just kind of like looks the same on both sides. Sometimes one wants to not go on all the way, but once you go in and get it blended, and you guys can see how well that looks. I hope you guys can see that. Then after I'm done with that, I will go in with my this is like hands down the best eyeliner I have ever used. And again, just my opinion, but I love this eyeliner. It comes just like this. It's L'Oreal, and it comes in just this like little glass container. Looks like this. I get the 171, so I'll show you guys that lid as well. This is the 171, and I believe it's L'Oreal. I always try to get the L'Oreal. Oh gosh, I can't see what it says. Ooh, this is what happens when you're blind. Yes, L'Oreal. I seen it. I seen the L'Oreal. And then the reason why I like it so much is because it's not a liquid. It's like a gel. And it comes with this really cool like applicator. And you can take the lid off of the applicator, and it's just a really like fine brush. And I like that because it works really, really well for me. And I have tried other eyeliners before, like liquid eyeliners, and I don't like them. And I don't like pencils. I've tried those before too. Those just don't go on the right way. I have found that this goes on the best. So I just kind of take it like this and dip it in, and then I kind of just like, you know, scrape off just a little bit of the sides, on the sides, and then I just kind of apply it on my eyelid, starting in the center and making my way down to the corner of my eye down here. And then I kind of go back to the center and then make my way down into the corner of my eye down by my nose. And I try to keep it as close as I possibly can to like where my eyelashes start. And I think this stuff is the best. And I never put any eyeliner underneath my eyes, and the reason why is because, to me, in my opinion, putting eyeliner underneath your eyes, again, in my opinion, don't come after me, it just makes you look older. It just makes you look older, and it just doesn't look, I just don't think it looks flattering. But that's just my opinion. If you feel comfortable wearing it, then by all means wear it. But I just don't feel comfortable wearing it, and it just, I feel like it just ages you. It ages me. So, and then I just kind of go on the other side and do the same thing, starting in the middle and working my way down to the corner. And then going back to the middle and working my way to the nose. The corner of my eye towards my nose. And like I said, this stuff, it's so nice because it just goes on so effortlessly, and you can go and correct it, and it doesn't make a big huge mess when you go to correct it, because it's just nice. I like it. And sometimes it does take a second to like get it on there and get the way you like it. And I actually have a fan blowing on me as well, so it kind of dries it out a little bit quicker than I like. But that is called menopause. So I did get like a little bit on my, like the corner of my eye, like right down here. You guys can see that. But I take my brush after every use and I wipe it down. I kind of just clear off all of the eyeliner from it, and I put it back in its little lid, and then I close this up. That way it doesn't get all hard and yucky. And then because I got something in the corner, I take the same little face wipey, which is the Neutrogena face wipes that I use, and I just kind of go in my corner right here and just kind of clean that up a little bit, because if not, it's just gonna stay there and make a big huge mess. So yeah, see, I just kind of go in there and clean. There we go. And there you have it. So now eyeliner is done. So the next thing that I go to is my mascara. And I have been using the Air Volume Mega Mascara by L'Oreal. I'm like a huge L'Oreal fan. I think they have like really good products. Except for you can't get the little hair stuff anymore because it's too expensive on Amazon. So then I go in and I just do my eyelashes like this. And I kind of like go in and I spread them apart so they look fanned out and full. I find that this mascara works really, really well because it does give you like a lot of volume, and it spreads out the eyelashes so well that it honestly looks like, to me, that you have like fake eyelashes on, which I'm not against fake eyelashes. I think they look amazing. I just can't do fake eyelashes because what I'm hearing some noises. Give me just, sorry about that. It sounded like thunder and I'm like, we're not supposed to get any rain right now, but they are building behind us now, so I am hearing a lot of that stuff going on. So anyway, what was I saying? I love eyelashes. I think they look great, and I've tried them, but because my eyelashes are like kindly like long anyway, extensions just make them a little bit longer and a little more annoying, especially now that I have to wear glasses. And I had tried it before when I was just like wearing sunglasses, and they were just hitting the sunglasses way too much, so I just don't need to wear them. I love them, trust me, I love the way that they look. I think they're amazing. And I think they're pretty. I think they really make your eyes pop if you get like the right ones and you wear them the right way, and they're the right size for your face. I mean, you don't want to look like you have spiders, in my opinion, but some people feel that they need to have really long ones, and I just don't feel like you need to. But whatever, if you feel good in them, wear them. Then I go in on my bottom lashes with the Maybelline Sky High. And I know it sounds so funny because you want like Sky High for these, but this is because this brush is like this small, and it's the perfect size brush to get to those smaller like eyelashes down here at the bottom. And it's just, again, oops, I have a booger in the corner of this eye now. Again, going in with my thingy. Okay, yeah, I have to get rid of those eye boogers. They're eye boogers mixed with eyeliner. So, and go back in and do these small little lashes. And it works, like I said, really, really well for the bottom lashes because it's a smaller brush applicator, and it doesn't make a huge mess unless you poke yourself in the eye, and that hurts. So, and I try not to do that as often as possible because it does hurt. And then you're like dealing with your eye for the rest of the day. So there you go, there's the bottom. And then I'll go back to the top. Hot right now. Then I'll go back to the top ones and add the L'Oreal Voluminous to give it just that extra like poof up. And this stuff has like, this is like a really good applicator as well because the brush is actually kind of, or the applicator is kind of like angled, and you can see maybe where it's angled, and that kind of like helps with, dang it, that kind of helps with the, well, why aren't you wanting to focus now? A few minutes ago you were perfectly fine wanting to focus. Sons and bee stings. Oh well. So yeah, then I'll just kind of go right in. I just kind of take a little bit off of the top. I don't want it to be like too much because you don't want to look like you have spiders on your eyes unless you're going for that look. I mean, it is Halloween after all, but it just kind of gives me that extra like lift, and again it just kind of makes it look like I am wearing fake eyelashes when I'm not. So like I said, I just kind of go right in and add some volume to that, and then I am pretty much almost done. Then the last step, besides wiping sweat off of my upper lip, is I go back to my palette and I go in with, I don't know, this is like a no-named brush, it's Amazon. I go into the very top, which is the white right here, and I'm gonna say this is called Heaven. And I just put stuff right up here underneath my eyebrow like this, and I take it and I just kind of go underneath just to kind of like brighten it up right there and give it a pop. And I go all the way down to like the corner right here of my eye, And now, I will say this does not stay on my eyes all day long. And maybe because I don't put the primer way up here. I don't know, maybe I should try that next time. But I do go all the way down here into the corner, so it kind of like gives my whole eye this like nice pop. Not a professional, but that's just kind of like what I watched and learned. And maybe I'm doing it wrong, but whatever. It makes me feel good. I like it. So I just do the same thing on this side. And see how I don't go all the way down? I just kind of stop right there. But I do go all the way to the corner of my eye, and I just kind of bring it all the way around like this. And I just kind of make sure that it's all covered and that it has the same like coverage on both sides. And you guys can actually see how nicely that kind of like makes the eye pop. And if I have to go in and add just a little bit extra down here in the corner to make that pop, I do. But again, that really doesn't stay very long. For some reason, that just never like stays. But now you guys can see how it kind of gives it that like extra pop. And then the last thing that I do is I go in with my blender brush. And this may not be like the actual blender brush that you use, but this is the one that I use because it works well for me. And I go in and I just kind of blend it all in. That way it doesn't look like it was just like, you know, put on there with stuff. So I just kind of go in and blend it all in and make it look really, really nice and fresh. And if I feel like I have like some hairs that need to be pulled, I will. But right now they look pretty good. And that, my friends, is my face. I'll put a little lipstick on, not lipstick, excuse me, chapstick. Because while I'm doing this process, sometimes my lips get kind of chapped. And then the next process is I go to my bathroom and I do my hair. And that's where we're going next. So I will see you guys in there. Ready? Let's go. Ooh, my ear keeps popping. Like crackling. That's so great. The hair portion of this video. Welcome to the hair portion of this video. Okay, so I will take my little scrunchie out of my hair and I will go and find my comb. That I left in there. And I will take my hair and I will take my, pull it back like this and pull it up and twist it like this. And I will take a little hair clip and I will clip this part of my hair up. Sorry, got shirts. And I will clip that part of my hair up. I will kind of comb this out a little bit. And luckily I still have, and this is still not stupid expensive, the L'Oreal Blow Dry Quick Primer Spray. You still can't find this in the stores anywhere, so I have ordered it on Amazon. And like I said, because it's not stupid expensive, I think I got 3 of these for $22. I ordered some on Amazon. But this is still like my favorite like spray to use for my hair. And so I'll spray a little bit in my hair, comb out again, and then I will blow dry my hair, shall we? Okay, so I'm not going to film me blow drying my hair because it just takes up too much time. So I will get back with you guys after I'm done blow drying my hair. I take my hair in sections though. So this is the first section. Then I will take my hair down. I will do this section and then I will do this section. So I clip it off each time. I'll check back with you guys when my hair is dry. So I'm sweating like a lot. And I hate that. I have a fan like in front of me. I have my big fan behind me on the floor, and just like freaking me out. I get too hot. As long as my fans are running and I can feel the air, I'm fine. But sometimes I've had to stop and go sit down and really go sit in front of a fan because I just get too hot. Okay, now that my hair is completely like dried and it just looks so nice and shiny and silky, and it is so like soft, like so soft. I pull it back again the same way that I did when I was about ready to start drying my hair. And I twist it like before, just like this, twist, 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 and I clip it again. And I kind of start like I did when I was blow drying my hair. I start the same way. I just take little sections though this time, and I comb it out, make sure that it's nice and straight, there's like no little tangles or knots in it. And I take my curling iron and I go about halfway down, and then I kind of start wrapping it like this. And then very slowly, I just kind of start loosening it and just letting this little tail kind of like hang there. But then I kind of like loosen it again, and then I kind of just let it bring it through and fall. So that's kind of what it looks like after that. Excuse me. And that is how I do every section of my hair. I just choked on my own spit. Anyway, oh my gosh. So yeah, so there's a little tail. See the little tail sticking out? And I just kind of like pull it, let it go through just a little bit, and then I will hold it for just a few minutes. Hold, 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 and then slowly release it. And then it gets another nice little curl. And I do this all the way around my head. And I do like smaller like pieces of hair like this because it just kind of gives you more like fuller, especially like in the back, because these are like part of the back curls. So, and sometimes I'll take hair, and I'll show you guys here in a little bit. So there's the tail. I'm just kind of pulling it through like this, and then slowly pulling it down. So there's a nice little curl that I get with it. And I'll do the same thing, like I said, all the way around my hair. So like in the next section though, like I'll start with that piece of hair and I'll curl it towards my face, and then I'll do kind of like every other one that way. That way it kind of gives it a little bit of like dimension and volume. So I just take it out of the clip and I'll pull this section down and I'll clip this section back up. And if you guys ask me if this is what I do every single day or every single time I get ready, yes, these are the steps that I take every single time I get ready. So now that fan is blowing in my face and it's blowing my hair. Okay, so we're going to take this section just like this, and this is the one where I take it and I curl it towards my face. So I just go to the root and I pull it out just a little bit, and then I'll start winding it, and again I leave the tail hanging out, and then I'll just kind of start, you know, pumping it like this with my thumb. And I don't want it to be too tight, and I don't want to like leave that like lump in there. So I'll take it and I'll pull it just like that. So there is that curl that's facing my hair, facing towards my face. And then I'll take this one and I'll go the opposite direction. So I'll take it and I'll wrap it just like this, leaving the little tail out again, and then just going all the way around my hair. That's how I do it. And depending on how like tight you want your hair, you want your curls, that will determine how long you leave your hair in. But you don't want to leave it in too long because you don't want to burn. That would not be good. So I will take this one and I'll kind of divide it, and then I'll take it again and I'll do this one towards my hair, or excuse me, towards my face. I'll curl it towards my face. And then I'll just kind of pull it out like that. And then the other part of that I will take and I'll go the opposite direction. And now I will just go the opposite direction with the rest of the hair on this side, going backwards. So it's going away from my face, because I already have like 2 curls that are going towards my face, and that to me I think is plenty, because I don't see why you need more unless you have more hair. I don't know. But it works for me. Okay. Do. And then again. Makes it loose. Loosey goosey. Sometimes little flyaways get away from me and I have to go in and grab those and just kind of curl those a little bit. So that side is completely done. So that's what it looks like when that side is done. Now I will go over and do this side. But this side I take in sections. So I will do this one in sections because I have a lot of hair, more hair on this side than I do on the other side. So I will twist it up like this, clip it, and then I will go in on this side and grab all of this hair that needs to be curled. And I'll start again with the first one in the back. That's gonna go towards my face. Just like the other one, towards the face. And I leave the little tail out, but I pump it like this and then still continue to wrap and then pull it out like that. So there's that one. Now this one I will go away from the face. And like I said, I have more hair on this side than I do on the other side, and I think it's just because of where I part my hair. But there's that. So we are going to be gone again like next week. I think I shared that in my video earlier this week. We are going to be gone again. I was not planning on being gone again, but of course that is just the way the business is. If a company needs Brian to come there to train their employees on the software, then Brian has to go. So that is what we are doing. But we are actually leaving Sunday because we are going to go to Hilton Head first, since we're going to be in that area, and we're just going to go to Hilton Head. And we have friends that live there in Hilton Head. Actually, it's a friend of Brian's that he's known since he was a kid, and they own a brewery there. And I don't know if they own it, but he runs it. I think they own it. I don't know. They run it or own it. I'm not sure. But anyway, Lincoln and South. So we're going to go there and visit with them. And, you know, have a few brews. I won't have a few brews because I don't like brews. I don't like beer. I don't like beer. Not a big heavy drinker. I like a good margarita. And I like me a good sour. So, but as far as like drinking beer and stuff goes, I'm not like a big beer drinker. Nope, not a beer drinker. Not like a big alcohol drinker either, but whatever. So yeah, we're gonna be there, and then we're gonna make our way to Pooler, Georgia, and we've stayed there before in Pooler, and then we're gonna make our way to where we used to live in Georgia, because our plan was to actually go to Georgia anyway next weekend, the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and we were already planning on going there. This just kind of like adds to it because of the business thing. But had we not had already plans to go visit our friends there in Georgia next weekend, I would not go next weekend or this coming weekend to the Hilton Head thing or Pooler. I just wouldn't go because I just don't need to, you know. But now that I'm going, I have some things that I'm going to plan to do while I'm there. So I kind of wanted to run this past you guys. So every week starting next week, and it's going to be every Monday in November, with the exception of next week because Monday is Halloween, so it'll be Tuesday. Well, I could actually do it Monday. Wouldn't be like that big of a deal. I was gonna do gifts for women, like women, sisters, moms, whatever, on that, like, so do a video of like gifts, a gift guide almost. And then the next week I was gonna do a gift guide for like, you know, men in your life, dads, brothers, sons, that type of thing. And then the next week I was gonna do like a kid guide and do like all kid stuff. I mean, I have little toddlers now in my life. My great niece and my nephew and my niece, they're part of my life, so I have to, like, you know, figure out what to get for them. And then like families, like what do you get for like a family? If you're just gonna do like a family gift, what do you get? And then just other, and then stocking ideas. So that's kind of what I was thinking about doing. I was kind of like, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning because I had really bad acid reflux. I know, so many things going on. It's like old age, yay, welcome. So I was up at 5 o'clock this morning and I thought, well, what the heck, I'm just gonna sit down, I'm gonna kind of brainstorm a little bit, try to figure out what I can do like a little bit differently to add more content to my channel. And I was like, you know, I could do like a small gift guide. I think it would be really, really great to just kind of do a gift guide and share with you guys some of my like ideas and thoughts of like gifts to give people that are in your life, moms, sisters, you know, whoever you buy for. And these are going to be like ideas that you can do for anybody, you know what I mean? So I thought about doing that, which I think I'm going to do. And if that's the case, then I need to actually film the one today to get up for next week. So yeah, so yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm excited about that because it's like something I've never really, like, I've shared ideas before, but I've never really done like a series. And yes, I'm starting it in November. The only reason why is because I'm going to have one every single week in November. And I think it's going to be actually even into December that I'm going to have these. So it's just something different to share. Some good ideas and helpful hints maybe that you guys might appreciate. Because sometimes I like watching videos of people who give like great ideas because I'm like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. So anyway, so hair is done. You can see this is what it looks like all the way around. You always kind of check to make sure you didn't like miss any pieces because sometimes that does happen and it sucks when it happens because you're like walking around, you're like, oh my god, there's one straight piece. That's craziness. So I just take my fingers and just kind of run my fingers through my hair really softly, is not to like really mess up a lot of the curl, but actually just to kind of like loosen it all up. So there's this, and so there is the look. So there is my hair. That's what it looks like when I'm done. And then I will take hairspray and spray it. So here's the hairspray, and I just kind of like do a lift on my roots when I spray it. That way it kind of like stays up. I do a little bit. I do a lot of hairspray. Not a little bit. I do a lot. I like big hair. And I cannot lie. So there's my hair. Love it. And it actually turned out really nice today. Sometimes I'm always afraid when I do like these hair tutorials that it's going to turn out like crap. And I'm going to be like, oh crap. And if it doesn't, I have to scrap like the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, we'll do it another day. But today, it actually turned out really nice. So I just kind of grab like this part right here, and I just kind of pull it forward a little bit. And sometimes I will take, dang that fan, I will take my little comb here and kind of tease up just some spots. But sometimes you just take your fingers and just kind of like go up here like this, and it just kind of gives it a little bit of lift. And like I said, I love like big hair. I've always loved big hair. I know it's not the 80s. And then I take this fan and I blow it in my face because of all the hairspray that I use. Because of that, I'm like killing myself here along with the ozone. But hey, when you want good hair, you gotta use hairspray. So there's the back of it. That's what it looks like. So there you have it, folks. Here's my hair. There's my whole hair and my whole face. And yes, there it is. So there's the get ready with me video that everybody has been asking for. Well, not everybody, a few of you. And I appreciate it because it gives me, I like that. I enjoy it, and I enjoy sharing it with you guys. And I hope that it helps you guys out. If you guys are like struggling to, you know, do your hair or whatever. Do I clean up in my bathroom? No, I don't. I just leave it a mess until I want to clean it. Whew, hot. There you it. There's my hair tutorial makeup. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys did, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.